Hey marketing leader and agencies. Well, today I would like to talk to you both, and I would like to mention common problems that we all experience when working with agencies. And I don't mean to be rude about it, blunt about it, or bold about it. I simply want to point at those issues so we can have an open discussion how to make them go away. We don't like those issues for sure. So what are they? Let's take a look. First of all, at the top of my list are endless feedback loops. We all know those email threads that have 40 or 50 messages. They take 5 minutes to load in your Gmail client so that you can revise, catch up, and understand what's actually going on, where it all started, because no one remembers. But now we just keep going, keep adding changes, they keep mounting, and no one sees the end of it. And lack of the light of the tunnel is a bit discouraging for both teams. So that endless feedback loop is absolutely terrible. It's a trap, and it leads to delays, significant delays in project launch. So I would advise everyone to take a chill pill. It's okay. And I think the biggest cause for those endless feedback loops, these sort of vicious cycles, is first of all the framework that we work in, that is the waterfall, the fixed scope approach. Something has been agreed on, everyone was happy back then, but now things have moved on. Both businesses have different requirements, different approaches. They might have changed members, process in the middle of the project, and it all kind of stops working together. So new requests, new changes come along the way. You try to patch the issues that have got into the picture, and it just doesn't work. It just keeps this domino effect going. One thing leads to another, and no one is happy. No one sees the end of it. We all invest resources, our time, where we also have other things to take care of. So this endless feedback loop, almost like a vicious cycle, is one of the biggest problems that I currently see in relationships between clients and agencies. Have you ever experienced these? Next one, which I kind of mentioned at the first point, is scope creep and also budget. So this is very much related. Scope creep is something that no one expected, and yet it happened and now it needs to be sorted. So that is a scope creep. And with the typical approach to projects, you plan ahead as many things as possible, but you don't know it all. You just can't predict the future, can you? And so it happens as project kicks off. Everyone is happy at the beginning, but then that morale, that enjoyment from the project, it kind of, starts falling off a bit. At some point, it crosses the line where everyone keeps just being more frustrated, more annoyed with the other party, and it doesn't help with negotiations, because you have to have, if you work that way, those tough discussions about those scope creeps, because again, no one knows what is going to happen to that extent. And if there is an issue on the way, no one wants to take responsibility for it, no one wants to pay for it. So how do you proceed? Well, one of the parties, either client or agency, has to bite the bullet. Who is most likely to do it? The agency, because they want to keep the customer satisfaction high up, and it just doesn't sit well with me. Final point is the vision gets lost in translation, and that's really not nice. Yes, there are many issues, and people always have to sort of work together to iron them out. But if vision gets lost in translation, we all run like headless chickens. We don't know where we are headed. Why did we even embark on that project? What was the goal for it? And worst is if in the middle of the project, the goal changes. And then that also has this trickle effect on everyone involved and creates that much confusion and mess in organization and in communication. It's just terrible place to be in. So third point on my list when it comes to common problems between clients and agencies is that vision gets lost in translation. Be wary of it. Don't lose it. Hold it high up in front of everyone as a kind of horizon that everyone is aiming for, and you should be much better. What are the other issues that you've encountered maybe as a client or from the agency perspective? Again, I would like to open that dialogue with you both. So if there's anything that comes to your mind right now, do leave me a comment, and I look forward to speaking with you. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.